Well, I have prepared quite a sad video for today. The former king of coasters located in Six Flags Great Adventure in New Jersey has finally been demolished. And yes, I'm sadly talking about Kingda Ka. And now I'm gonna show you people the drone footage of this demolition process. And now back in the late season of 2024 we got these rumors about Kingda Ka's removal. And this was really some polarizing rumors. And many people in the theme park and roller coaster enthusiast community really disagreed with these rumors. But now sadly based on this footage you can see that Kingda Ka is finally gone. And now let's quickly mix together a sad video edit / mix of Kingda Ka. And now this will last approximately 1 minute, so skip ahead if you want to. And from 2005 to 2025, Kingda Ka held the record for the tallest roller coaster in the world. And for 5 years, Kingda Ka also held the record for the fastest roller coaster in the world. We all know that Kingda Ka featured that amazing hydraulic launch system created by Intamin. And the hydraulic launch system on Kingda Ka was very impressive. This crazy launch system could create a very impressive maximum speed and on top of that a very aggressive acceleration. But unfortunately the hydraulic launch system really comes with a huge cost. And this system was very unreliable and a maintenance nightmare for the parks. We all know that Kingda Ka wasn't really the first Intamin accelerator to bite the dust. Kingda Ka's older but a bit smaller brother called Top Thrill Dragster is also done. But the former world's tallest and fastest roller coaster Top Thrill Dragster was reimagined to the so-called Top Thrill 2. And to be honest, that reimagination was really a disaster. In the 2024 season, Top Thrill 2 only operated between 6 and 9 days. And Cedar Point has officially said that Top Thrill 2 will open for the 2025 season, but let's see. But now what I really want to talk about in this video is the dying breed of the Intamin accelerator coaster models. Now I ask you people, have you ever been to a theme / amusement park where the park had an Intamin accelerator? Now if the answer is yes, you know these roller coasters are quite unreliable. And many of these Intamin accelerator coasters break down multiple times in one day. So now if you visit a park and you see an Intamin accelerator coaster operating, you need to ride that now, because it'll probably break down in an hour or so. And I have many times been to Heide Park in Germany, and this is where you can find the Intamin accelerator called Desert Race. And I think I have approximately been to the park 4 or 5 times. So for 2 whole days the roller coaster didn't even open. In the other 2/3 days this roller coaster had multiple breakdowns, 1 to 5 breakdowns total, and that is per day. And then I just thought I might just be unlucky. And that's why I had a 2-day visit at Thorpe Park in the 2024 season. And this amusement park is located just outside London in the UK. And they are also home to an Intamin accelerator roller coaster called Stealth. And Stealth features the fastest acceleration on any coaster in the world, going from 0 to 80 miles per hour in just 1.8 seconds. And now the first day I visited Thorpe Park, I think Stealth had multiple breakdowns between 2 and 4 total. And well, I came back for a second day and this roller coaster didn't really operate, only for a few hours in the end of the day. Well, my overall point is these Intamin accelerators are really a dying breed because they feature a very awesome launch, but this launch system is so technical, unreliable and a maintenance nightmare. And these Intamin accelerator roller coasters really cost a lot of money for the different theme parks around the world. And well, we all know the classic accelerator located in Knott's Berry Farm. Accelerator has also been very unreliable, and this roller coaster stood standing but not operating for a year between 2022 and 2023. And yes, there's also another point I need to mention about these Intamin accelerators. The faster or bigger they are, the more unreliable they are. Does that even make sense in English? Please let me know in the comments below. And well, there are also some younger and smaller coaster models of this Intamin accelerator, and they are not as unreliable as the bigger ones. The first one is called Matugani at Lost Island, and the second one is Speed Monster, located in Norway up in the theme park called Tusenfryd. And I haven't really heard about these roller coasters being that unreliable, so please let me know in the comments if I'm wrong right there. The acceleration and maximum speed of these roller coasters aren't really that impressive, and these slower hydraulic launch systems can really be replaced by the very popular LSM launch. But even though these smaller scale hydraulic launches are a bit more reliable, I still think they cost a lot in maintenance. And now back to Kingda Ka. What point am I trying to make in this video? Well, we all know these Intamin accelerators are very unreliable. And then on top of that, Cedar Point tried somewhat to keep Top Thrill Dragster alive with this reimagination. But now what did that reimagination really cause? They have a lot of problems right now. And I really think that the problems with Top Thrill 2 led to Kingda Ka being demolished. And I don't really think Six Flags thought it was a great idea to reimagine Kingda Ka. And even though they could have worked with another manufacturer, I think they didn't really want to take the risk. And now the big question everyone is asking is what will replace Kingda Ka? And surprisingly, we could already know what's going to replace Kingda Ka. Back in 2024, Six Flags actually created a survey of new roller coasters that people could vote for. And one of the most popular things to talk about right there was the Giga Dive Coaster. Because who wouldn't really want to see a 300 feet tall Giga Dive Coaster somewhere? And the biggest dive coaster we have is the so-called Yukon Striker, located in Canada's Wonderland. And well, the biggest dive coaster in the world stands 223 feet tall and has a large drop coming in at 245 feet. These are really some impressive stats, but imagine a 300-foot one. But no, this Giga Dive Coaster is not coming to Six Flags Great Adventure to replace Kingda Ka. It seems to be true that the 300-foot dive coaster is coming to Six Flags Over Texas. And that is because we have already seen some files where it stands that they are going to build something 300 feet tall. And Six Flags Great Adventure also presented this so-called passholder survey with 3 different coaster types. The first one was a dark ride themed roller coaster with many switch tracks. And now the second one was a family roller coaster with 3 different launches. And the last coaster concept was very interesting. This was a so-called 400 feet tall roller coaster with spinning cars and a launch. And well, that bizarre thing we could see in the picture looked like a Mack Ride spinning coaster model. And Mack Ride has overall only created 2 extreme spinning coasters. And their most ambitious one is of course Ride to Happiness, also known as one of the best roller coasters in the world. Ride to Happiness roller coaster layout is really a lengthy and great combination of airtime moments and inversions. This coaster really features everything from aggressive launches, punchy airtime and amazing hang time. But in all honesty, this coaster is nowhere near being 400 feet tall. And now if we look at the survey in 2024 and the opening coasters in 2025, I can see some similarities. We now know the Giga Dive Coaster is coming to Six Flags Over Texas. And now Six Flags in New England is also opening the so-called Quantum Accelerator, and that is an Intamin straddle coaster, aka family motorbike ride. So could Six Flags Great Adventure replace Kingda Ka with this 400 feet tall extreme spinning coaster by Mack Rides? And we all know this German manufacturer can really create some awesome and very ambitious roller coasters. And yeah, just take a look at Voltron Nevera, the new for 2024 at Europa Park. And yes, Voltron really has everything from airtime moments, whippy inversions, hang time filler inversions, different launches beyond vertical launch, a backwards launch, a rolling launch, and so on and so on. And yeah, for the right money, I think Mack Rides could accept this offer. And now I finally said what I wanted to say in this video. Please let me know in the comments what you think will replace Kingda Ka. And now if you like roller coaster videos like these, please consider subscribing to the channel. And now at the end of the day, I'm always gonna say bye bye.